What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. While we're waiting on Billy Nelson to continue the services for Chainmine, I decided let me explore Metaverse. Not too long ago, I went to Best Buy a couple of days before Christmas, and I decided, you know what? Let me spoil myself with a little gift. So I decided to buy the Oculus. It's the virtual reality owned by Meta, which is formerly known as Facebook. And it's a VR headset. You just put it on your head. You have these two controllers. You draw your perimeters of where you want to play and the places where you don't want to play so you don't hit nobody. Because I've been seeing a lot of funny videos on Instagram and TikTok, people punching kids and stuff by mistake. So I bought the VR headset. I said, let me give it a shot. At first, it was a little bit cheesy, but then later on, I'm like, you know what? I like this game. I like that game. I played Horizon a little bit. Horizon was pretty cool. I built my own world, which is something like a Rolling Loud stage. It's called the Metaverse. I even registered the domain name and everything. Got a Facebook page on it, Instagram page on it. So I was kind of like fired up about it. And then I played a little bit of the poker game, the Poker Stars, which was super cool. You're playing against real people. The only thing I don't like is it's fake money. So people don't play poker the way they really should if the money was real. Then I went on Horizon Venue, which is like the stage where the main place where people meet up, gather and talk and then decide where to go. Or just like, there was a Young Thug concert, which was pretty cool. You could watch a UFC fight, basketball games. You could do so much stuff on it. I went to the venue and just joined in a few conversations that people were having, and they mentioned something called Multiverse. Multiverse is a metaverse app similar to Decentraland, Sandbox, Horizon Worlds. Then you have Multiverse. Now, this application on the Oculus, that's the only way you're going to be able to play it anyway. You're going to have to buy one of these right here. I'll put the link for this on the description so you could check it out. It's not that expensive. I'm going to go ahead and put the link down below in the description so you could just click and it'll take you directly to the Amazon page where you could buy it from. Now, Multiverse let me pull up the website so I could just like explain it to you guys a little bit better, right? This is their website. It's still on pre-beta mode, so it's not completely launched yet. If you go to the world, you're going to be like, okay, this is not it yet. But the concept is intriguing, and it's something to look at. Multiverse is the most versatile social and collaborative app for VR, free to download on your VR app store. You can explore our public domain and host your own content in your own private domain. You have the planetarium, explore the solar system, which is like a museum. Inside Multiverse, you get to see all different planets. You see things moving around. Awesome. Very educational. Then you have sales galleries. You have for businesses that want to engage with clients on a digital sales process. Nothing beats being able to showcase your project online in 3D and high quality visuals. So you could build your own little space. You could add your own NFTs into the displays. Is so much things you could do to it. I'm fairly new at it, so don't mind the lack of knowledge that I have towards Multiverse, but at a first glance on this VR app, I like it. You can also host virtual meetings. Actually went to one of the boardrooms. You get to sit in an oval table and you're literally glued to your seat, and you have a laptop in front of you. And then there could be multiple people around you, and you could literally host a meeting in the metaverse. Then you have Multiverse productivity with the ability to link your device to your content. You can access files and videos to bring into VR and showcase, right? Which is what I was saying. You could, if you have an NFT and you want to display it in the Multiverse, you can. And if you want somebody to click it and take you directly to the NFT, you can. So it's cool in that aspect. They do have different plans, free, premium, business, enterprise. Remember, this is on pre-beta. Not a lot of these functions are available yet. Now, these are some of the properties that I bought. You could visit them, and these are the things that you could customize in your metaverse. You have the big screen where you could play a video. You have a poster 1, poster 2. And remember, these are all on pre-beta mode, so there's still things that they're working on, they're going to improve on. Now, let me show you this video that I screen recorded, and I'm going to explain to you what's going on. When you're in Multiverse, you have the option to buy each floor. The higher the floor, the more expensive it is. You get to buy the penthouse, the second floor, the first floor, so on, right? And each time somebody buys an apartment under you, it goes up in value. Now, when you do buy the property, which is fairly cheap at the moment, I would suggest you to take advantage of this. I don't work for them, I don't promote for them, but it's just an opportunity that's there. And once you purchase the floor, you have the option to go to visit your floor or invite people to your floor as well. Now, the higher the floor, the better the view, obviously. And this is what the apartments look like. And that's Romeo playing with me. He's visiting my property. As you can see, I have a setup of a computer, which everything came like this. And that was the screen that I was mentioning. There's 3 screens in each apartment where you could customize it as well as put the doors on it, right? And the higher the floor, the better the view. It's a nice decked out apartment. It looks decent. You can see some of my neighbors who purchased the apartments. The graphics aren't there yet the way you want it to be, but the concept itself is genius. And the buildings could go very tall. Some of the buildings, if you actually go and see some of the buildings, they are very tall, right? There's hundreds of people buying into each floor. And as somebody buys under you, the price of your floor goes up because you keep going higher and higher. Eventually, if you bought that property for, let's say, $100, a couple months from now, that building gets super tall. Now, when you want to sell that property, that penthouse that you bought, guess what's going to happen with the price? Skyrocketing. You might sell it for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. It's an opportunity there. And since they're in pre-beta mode, I think that should tell you, like, hey, they have a concept here. They got something here. And it's on the Oculus. And the Oculus is owned by Facebook. Meta. There's something there. I feel it. Now, this is one of the auditoriums right here. I went inside because they were explaining what they did with this place. The guy customized it, right? And he's explaining it in the video itself, in the main video, in the main screen right there, right? He's explaining what the doors are, what the pictures are. And then now one of the doors, the one that I'm about to show you right there, that one, if you go through it, it will kick you out of the app, take you directly to the app store to download his app. It's pretty clever. So he explains it and he makes it convenient for you to click and download it. And then he shows other applications that's within the Oculus. It's very interesting. So check it out, guys. I think it's a great concept for y'all that's trying to learn about the metaverse and how to operate within it, how to buy property. This is an opportunity that you might have. And it's such an early on project that I think it would be a great idea for you to hop on. Go ahead and buy yourself one of these right here. I think they're going for like $2.99. I had the link down below in the description. Buy yourself one of those and download the application Multiverse for free and start buying some properties, because you never know, a couple months from now those properties might skyrocket and change your whole financial situation. Peace, y'all.